Venezuela, a land of beauty, oil, and lightning. Some countries are remembered for producing one extraordinary thing. This country is remembered for producing two of the world's most coveted resources, beauty and oil. It is home to the highest waterfall on Earth, the largest proven oil reserves in the world, and more international beauty queens than any other nation. Located at the northern edge of South America, often called God's backyard, it faces the Caribbean Sea to the north, the Amazon rainforest to the south, and the Andes Mountains to the west. This is Venezuela. The birth of civilization. More than 7,000 years ago, diverse indigenous peoples flourished on this land. The Carib navigated coastlines and islands. The Arawak cultivated crops and built permanent villages. The Tomoto, Cuica engineered terraces and irrigation systems in the Andes. The Warao, known as the people of the water, lived among the delta's waterways. The Pemon guarded the legends of Mount Roraima and Angel Falls. In 1498, during his third voyage, Christopher Columbus arrived here, one of the first Europeans to set foot on this land. Discovery soon turned into conquest. Spanish colonizers pushed inland along rivers and coasts, imposing forced labor and extraction. Disease, violence, and systemic oppression devastated indigenous civilizations that had endured for millennia. Venezuela was absorbed into the Spanish Empire, beginning centuries of colonial rule. Independence and the modern nation. In 1811, Venezuela declared independence. Under the leadership of Simón Bolívar, the South American Wars of Liberation swept across the continent, and by 1821, Spanish rule was decisively overthrown. In the early 20th century, the modern republic began to take shape. Venezuela's land area is roughly equal to 2 Californias, with a population of about 30 million, also comparable to California. Now, let us enter this land of beauty, oil, and waterfalls. A waterfall that touches the sky, Angel Falls. Our first stop is a place that feels like a gateway to heaven, Angel Falls. It is the world's highest, uninterrupted waterfall. Total height, 979 meters. Free fall, 807 meters. If you poured a bucket of water from the summit, most of it would turn into mist long before reaching the ground. Annual water volume exceeds 440 million cubic meters. There are no roads leading here. You must travel by river through dense rainforest, or fly above the canopy in a small aircraft. This is nature at its most pure, wild, and unfiltered. Two, the world's undisputed beauty capital. Venezuela has won 24 titles across the 4 major international beauty pageants: Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss International, and Miss Earth, more than any country on Earth. Miss Universe, 7 titles. Miss World, 6 titles. Miss International, 9 titles. Miss Earth, 2 titles. It remains the only country to win back-to-back Miss Universe crowns, 2008 to 2009. Why is Venezuela so dominant? Because here, beauty pageants are not entertainment. They are a national institution. Since the era of Osmel Sousa, professional beauty academies have spread nationwide. Girls train from a young age in posture, communication, psychology, discipline, and physical conditioning. Pageantry is often called the second oil export. Oil brings wealth, beauty brings global attention. Even in the hardest years, this tradition never stopped. In 2025, Clara Vegas was crowned Miss Universe Venezuela, continuing the legacy. Venezuelan beauty is not just appearance. It represents resilience, confidence, and hope. 3. The world's largest proven oil reserves. In 1914, the Zumac I well erupted in Zulia state, marking Venezuela's transformation from an agricultural society into an energy power. By the mid-20th century, oil became the backbone of the nation. Continuous exploration revealed over 300 billion barrels of proven reserves, the largest in the world, surpassing even Saudi Arabia. During the oil boom from the 1950s to the 1980s, Venezuela became one of Latin America's wealthiest nations. Free or subsidized education and healthcare, extremely cheap fuel, and a massive middle class. Caracas was once called the Miami of South America. But dependence on a single resource came at a cost. In the 21st century, heavy political intervention, aggressive nationalization, conflict with foreign investors, sanctions, aging infrastructure, and lack of capital led to steady decline. By 2025, oil production had fallen to less than 30% of its historical peak. 4. The lightning capital of the world, Lake Maracaibo. Lake Maracaibo is known as the lightning capital of the world. Most lightning activity concentrates above the Catatumbo River Delta, where it meets the lake. Here, storms can last 8 to 10 hours continuously, be visible from 400 kilometers away over the Caribbean Sea, occur on 300 nights per year, produce up to 1.6 million lightning strikes annually. Warm lake waters store heat during the day. At night, cold air descends from the Andes, colliding with rising warm, humid air. The result is a near-permanent lightning engine, a celestial lighthouse that never sleeps. One of the Caribbean's largest marine protected areas, Los Roques. Los Roques National Park covers approximately 220,000 hectares of ocean, making it one of the largest tropical marine national parks in the Caribbean and the world. It includes over 50 coral reefs, more than 300 sandbanks and islets, one of the healthiest coral reef systems in the Caribbean. It is a sanctuary for sea turtles, sharks, tropical fish, and seabirds. A global biodiversity hotspot. 6. Earth's oldest sky island, Mount Roraima. Mount Roraima lies at the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, part of the Guiana Shields Table Mountain system. Its rocks formed around 2 billion years ago, making it one of the oldest geological formations on Earth. The summit is flat, sheer-walled, and isolated, covering about 31 square kilometers, with a peak elevation of 2,810 meters. This long isolation produced extraordinary endemic species. And inspired Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World. It is a living laboratory of evolution in isolation. 7. One of the largest migration crises in modern history. Decades of economic, social, and political crisis have triggered one of the largest population outflows in modern Latin American history. By 2025, approximately 7.9 million Venezuelans had left the country, more than 20% of the population. Most now live across Latin America, the Caribbean, and North America. This is a country blessed by nature and repeatedly tested by history. It holds world-class beauty and has endured world-class upheaval. This is Venezuela.